malawimusic.com, nyimbo za Malawi.
Welcome you wherever you are listening. It's time for us to give you our podcast for today. Your host today is Simon Kumwenda. Today we are going to discuss more about the gonorrhea. Some of the questions which we are going to discuss is what is gonorrhea and how is it transmitted. So today we have a specialist who know more about this disease. From this juncture, allow me to welcome you. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm also okay. So can you tell us your name, and also you should share with us anything you can share so that you should convince our audience that you are going to provide credible, reliable and accurate information.
My name is Victor Nyirenda. I'm a nurse by profession. I'm a nurse.
Okay, I think you hear about gonorrhea. So what is gonorrhea?
Gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted infection which is caused by a bacterium called Neisseria gonorrhoeae. That's what causes gonorrhea.
So a person might ask, where can I find that bacteria?
That bacteria is transmitted through mostly sexual and protected sexual intercourse. It can be oral sex or anal sex, any kind of sexual intercourse.
Okay, we have also been hearing that gonorrhea can be transmitted through mother to child transmission.
Yeah, it is possible where gonorrhea can be transmitted through mother to child. When the mother is delivering her baby, or when the baby is still in her mother's womb.
Okay, you as a specialist, I think you can find a means to stop that that the child who is at the stage of being born cannot be infected. You cannot find any means.
There are means.
So can you share us those ways?
Okay, most of the means is to treat the mother. Is to treat pregnant women if they are symptoms of gonorrhea. If they suffer gonorrhea, we treat them as well as their partners.
So we know that each and every disease has a symptoms which a person can show. So what are the symptoms of gonorrhea?
In men, we should start with men and women, and then children. So in men, a person might experience pain during urination. He can experience some discharges from his manhole, fever, scrotal swelling, and he can have even enlargement of lymph nodes, inguinal lymph nodes. So for women, the symptoms are not much different. For women, they can experience painful urination, abdominal pains, lower abdominal pains. They can also experience vaginal discharges, which are abnormal. For children who are infected from their mothers, they can have this condition called neonatal conjunctivitis, whereby their eyes are swollen and produce some discharges.
Okay, we have also been hearing that a person, a child who, we have been hearing that a person who has conceived a child that child can have an eye infection just because his or her mother has a gonorrhea.
Yeah, the child can have eye infection because he was infected. Yeah, they have such conditions. Or a child can show some signs of infection, like having high fever, irritability. Yeah, can just show any signs of infection.
Okay, in other words, you're trying to say that it is very uh, it is very I mean, there is a certain rumor that a person, especially pregnant woman, is supposed to go to the hospital before he conceives a child. So how is is this critical for a person to go to the hospital?
Uh, yeah, yeah, it is recommended for all pregnant women to go to hospital for screening. Yeah, there at the hospital we encourage them to report any signs of any infection, so that they should receive proper treatment. Sure.
Okay, okay. We have also been hearing that during sexual intercourse, a person can, especially a woman can have a pain or cannot feel well when during the sexual intercourse if she is suffering from gonorrhea. Is this information clear?
Yeah, it's true. Those are some of the symptoms, signs and symptoms of gonorrhea. Sometimes a woman can feel pain during sexual intercourse, but we cannot conclude that it is gonorrhea. Uh, Unless if there is other symptoms like vaginal discharge, pain, low abdominal pains, and the other symptoms.
Okay, we have also been hearing that a person who is struggling from gonorrhea can also has a certain symptoms which is a sore throat.
Sore throat.
Yes.
No. The person who suffers from gonorrhea have never encountered with I've never encountered with those people who complain of sore throat and have gonorrhea. No.
So, what are the complications of an untreated gonorrhea?
There are several complications. Let's start with both women and men cannot bear a child. Yeah.
Okay.
Infertility is one of the complications of gonorrhea. Sometimes in women they can have ectopic pregnancy. This is a condition whereby pregnancy is outside uterus. So the pregnancy is not implanted inside the uterus, and it is planted outside the uterus. This is one of the complications for children who are born in who are infected from their mothers. They can sometimes be blind. Yeah, and
Okay, we have also noted that gonorrhea can prompt someone to be at a high risk of transmitting HIV and AIDS.
yeah, yeah, gonorrhea and the other STIs, they put a person at risk of contracting HIV and AIDS easily, because gonorrhea causes an ulcer inside uh, inside the urethra and some of the reproductive organs for both men and women. So it puts someone at risk of contracting HIV easily, because there is something like a wound inside him or her.
Okay, we have also been hearing that uh, gonorrhea can be transmitted through body contacts, through semen. Is this information clear?
Through what?
Semen can be transmitted.
Yeah, semen you can be transmitted, because for you to come in contact with someone semen, then it means like you are having sex, yeah. So it is contracted through some of the body fluids like semen.
Okay, we have also been hearing that a gonorrhea can affect the pregnancy. What are the risks to the baby?
Yeah, I've already said earlier on, there is a risk for neonatal conjunctivitis, whereby a child can have swollen eyes, discharge from eyes, and a baby can show general signs of infection just because of gonorrhea.
Okay, we have also been hearing that a person who, a pregnant woman, can bear a child who has a low weight, just because that child has born from a person who is struggling to this disease.
Yeah, gonorrhea affects uh, pregnant mothers in a wide range. Yeah, sometimes sometimes abortions are some of the effects of gonorrhea on pregnancy, and as we already said that a pregnant can bear a child who is underweight. It is possible. It is possible. We called it uh, low birth weight babies due to intrauterine growth retardation, which is caused which can cause by gonorrhea.
Okay, we have also been hearing that a pregnant woman who is struggling uh, to this gonorrhea can gonorrhea can induce a person to have a premature labor.
Yeah, it is one of the signs of gonorrhea infection, and sometimes not only gonorrhea, but some of the sexual transmitted infection like syphilis can put a pregnant woman at risk of premature labor or abortion.
Okay, we have also been hearing that gonorrhea can also induce miscarriage.
Yeah, miscarriage, all those things are just related. Just related.
Okay, we have also been hearing that gonorrhea can causes infertility in both the women and the men. For example, we have been hearing that if a man is succumbing to to this disease, I can have a low or sperm count.
Yeah, because gonorrhea can affect his reproductive organs like testes, uh, urethra. So it when when one is suffering from gonorrhea, it means that there is inflammation in his reproductive organs. That's why he experiences discharge and pain during urination. So when they when these wounds heal after a treatment, they block passage of sperms. Yeah, that's why there is infertility, sometimes infertility, or low sperm count, which can lead to infertility.
Or while in woman we have also been hearing that